Servus, moin Leute, was geht?
K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are delighted to welcome you to this year's Q School Final. Without further ado, let's get into the coverage of this exciting event. Luke Elvey here alongside my mate Rich Beam and Beamer. This is a nerve-wracking event, isn't it?
Absolutely, Luke. These players at the end of this event need to finish in the top 50 to secure their Corn Ferry Tour cards.
Can't wait to find out what happens here. And let's see what he can do here today. Great shot. Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
Yeah, this is straight back into the breeze. Going to be a tough one.
That wasn't their best approach, Beamer.
Missing it short there, they will definitely be upset.
And here we are with their fourth. Looks like a pretty straightforward five-footer to me.
This will be a good bogey.
Starting the round above par today.
Just the thing they didn't want to have happen. An opening bogey. Hopefully that does not set the tone for the rest of the day.
Sehr gut, so muss er sein. Nochmal Glück.
He's currently in a share of sixth.
Sehr gut.
We've arrived at a par 5.
Players want to take out any club, driver, 3, whatever it takes to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in 2. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie 4s are always a good score to this hole, and you're never disappointed with a 5.
Good shot there, Beamer. Second shot on the second. Getting ready to play their third.
Wind is blowing from right to left here. Wants to work it against the wind. This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Oh, I thought that one was going in.
Oh, shit.
That's a wonderfully played chip shot there.
Great touch.
Let's see if you can make this. Keep the par on the card. In she goes.
Sure.
Let's head to the next. Currently at +1 for the day. Teeing off here at the third hole.
Par 3, measuring 208 yards, a difficult par 3 to say the least.
Opting for the hybrid, I think.
That's definitely left of the green.
It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
Oh, wonderfully played chip shot.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
An opportunity to make their par. Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. The fourth at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
Oh nein,
This
nicht im
one looks like
Bunker.
it's heading to the sand.
Shit.
Sitting at 1 over. Currently tied for 5th place.
Egal, kein Problem für uns. Da. Schön.
And here we are with the third shot. 2 strokes off the lead. And this putt to move into a tie for 3rd. And that's a good make in the end. Certainly helped them fight back from a difficult position.
In the bunker with their tee shot. Nice save indeed.
Trailing by a couple of strokes now. Time to face a par 4 now.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be difficult.
Wieder im Bunker, ey.
Oh, that's piped.
Yeah.
That's heading down the runway.
Ja. Voll rein.
Luke, I gotta say, I love your positive vibes, but unfortunately, that one has ended up in the bunker.
Schön.
Well played, mate. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Might need to get the feel back on the putting green.
Doch liegen.
Downhill, all the way, down grain just a bit. They let it get away from him. Come on, ball. Come on.
Huh.
Well, that's a bit disappointing.
Schlecht, ey.
And that's for a bogey. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Time to face a par 4.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
Wonderfully played. The sixth hole, particularly the approach, Rich, at TPC Boston's a very strong one.
If they put the pin other than front left near the water, it's a good birdie opportunity. But once that pin sneaks over to the left-hand side, watch out. Bogeys and doubles come into the equation very quickly.
Right into the water on that one. Playing their fourth shot. 3 shots off the lead. Now, long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it?
Yeah, putting for bogey here.
Ouch, that hurts. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
And a little slide down the leaderboard happening. Make sure you respond quickly. Aggressive play here, going with driver off the tee.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in two. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
Yeah, that one will play. Rich, being a big Boston sports fan, love being here in Beantown. And look, TPC Boston's a great venue for any championship. We've had some great winners here in the past, the likes of Tiger Woods, Ricky Fowler, Justin Thomas. This golf course, it gives, but it also takes.
Look at the list of winners you just mentioned. What do they have in common? A, they're really gritty competitors, but B, they're super good, reliable ball strikers. I think that this golf course is sneaky, demanding. Whoever wins this week is certainly going to earn it on this relatively, seemingly benign, but sneaky hard golf course.
And this putt to move into the top 10. Like the look of this one. Fair effort that. Good birdie. And he'll move into the top 10. Currently at +3 for the round.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
We've reached the 8th hole.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
Opting for the 5-wood. This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
Well, Luke, you're right. He did find grass, but it's not the closely mown grass.
Well, that'll play, and that will move him up the leaderboard as well. Ooh, that was a touch of class. Wouldn't mind seeing that again.
Beautifully judged. Great tempo on this chip.
Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Teeing off now on the 9th hole.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
Henny, what's the player facing here?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. That should set up another chance. Lining up the birdie putt here. Oh, so close. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost.
Couldn't convert after 2 good shots there. Disappointment as they're so close to the lead.
Let's see what happens here at the 10th hole.
Par 4, this hole plays so much more difficult than the yardage. Water to the left of the green, bunkers surrounding it on both sides. Find the fairway, you'll have a good look at making birdie. You miss the fairway, good luck. 4s, 5s, and 6s come into the equation.
Couple of birdies and a couple of bogeys. Needs to get something going here today. Oh, that's a high caliber shot from about 100 yards.
Wind's blowing from left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
This is looking pretty good in the air. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Yeah, he's been prowling around this one. It's 11 foot out.
Appears to have overcooked this one. Solid par putt, that. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Pegging it up on the 11th hole here.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
And that was a bit of a misfire.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
How close was that to going down? Oh, that's a tasty looking chip. Top shot.
Such soft hands.
Nice little putt to hole, that one. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order.
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck. You'll need it.
Well struck. Playing from around 240 yards.
Back into the wind. They need to flight this one down.
Getting ready to play their third. Just 2 shots behind. Lovely effort, that. Big par saver coming up for this fella. just didn't drop. And this next putt, it's for bogey. He finds himself tied for 6th. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4.
Par 4, back up the hill, 447 yards. This is an adventure-filled par 4.
That was wonderfully done. From about 130 yards here.
Downwind on this shot.
And choosing the 8-iron here. That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted. This putt to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. Ooh, right by the hole. Putting for a bogey. In it goes, and that's unfortunately back-to-back bogeys.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
We've arrived at a par 4.
Par 4, sweeping from right to left down the hill. This is a challenging hole.
Nicely done. The 14th hole at TPC Boston is a par 5 for the locals, a converted par 4 for the tournament, Rich, and it's a strong second shot down the hill.
Second shot, very narrow opening to this green. If you miss it out to the right in the bunkers, you have a difficult time getting it up and down. Out to the left, you have some options. Parts can be made.
Unable to find the green on this one.
That's been the story of the day, isn't it, Luke? Has missed a lot of greens, and you can't afford to do that on this golf course.
Wow, that was handy holding out from there.
And a chip in, Luke, just what the doctor ordered.
And let's have another look at that one.
This shot was absolutely perfect. Looks just as nice on the second viewing.
Trailing by a few shots after that hole. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
Par 4, 421 yards. A lot of fun can be had here, but be careful of the green. It'll get you if you're not careful.
That's some good golf right there. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
The wind is at their back on this one.
Oh, that one's straight at the pipe. Terrific shot into the 15th and a chance for birdie. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
Looking for another birdie here.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
Opting for the 6-iron. Oh, this would be handy if it could bounce right. Yeah, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased. And this putt to move into a tie for second. Ooh. No, that's too bad. Just a 4-footer remaining. Sitting at 3 over for the day. We've arrived at a par 4 hole.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
Well, that's a handy shot. Well, Rich, the 17th hole at TPC Boston. I think the most important thing is positioning your tee shot so you can get a clear look at the green here.
A very narrow green, actually bisected in two by Santa Claus's belly, thus the size of it. Find the right level, you have a birdie opportunity.
That's not the outcome they were after.
A bit short with that effort.
Ooh. Ha, right at it from out of the bunker. Par putt coming up here. He's currently tied for third. Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have sixes and sevens.
Second shot here at the 18th. And here we are with the third shot. Just a couple back from our leader. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. That was a gallant attempt.
Oh mein Gott, kriegt das denn nicht hin.
Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. And with that putt, concludes this players round. And as this round winds down, he finishes in third place.
One round to go, Luke. I'm hoping that it provides as much energy as the first rounds have.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow. 2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. We're glad to have you with us as we kick off our coverage of this event. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. Luke Elvey here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, this player has been performing well in this Q School Final. Seems like we'll be seeing them next year on the Corn Ferry Tour.
Absolutely, Luke. They'll have to really try to, quote-unquote, not get their tour card at this stage in the game.
Either way, I'm looking forward to seeing what this player does today. Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Second shot here on the first. That's tidy. It's just about 3 feet away.
This is their look at birdie.
Sitting at 2 over for the event. This hole is a par 5.
Players looking to make 4 here, but never disappointed with a par 5.
They have put some hurt on that ball. Send it. Time for the second shot here on the second hole. Getting ready to play their third. This should play. A wonderful shot, a chance for birdie here at the second. He's currently tied for first.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Here we are in front of a par 3.
A split green here. It is difficult to make birdie 2s, but par 3s should be had.
That should find the surface. Okay, that'll work. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold.
Okay, steady now. That'll sting a bit. Putting for par. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Let's see what happens here on the fourth.
Almost every player in the field will be going for this green. Where do you hit it? Front right part of the green is the perfect target. Missing it to the left in the bunker or long and right. That is not good.
Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Sitting at +1. Currently tied for top spot. And here we are with the third shot. He's currently tied for the lead. Oh, yeah. Are you kidding me?
Oh,
So
gotta love
sein.
it.
So
Chipping
will ich
in
jetzt
for
sehen.
birdie. Nothing better.
Einfach Profi-like.
Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape.
I'm glad we get to see this again. This one should be practiced at home.
Profi-like. Nice.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. This hole's a tough two-shotter, a long par 4.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Handy effort, that one. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 185 yards.
Going with the 5-iron here. Keep your fingers crossed for a bounce to the right. Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can 2-putt that for sure. Chance to get one under the card with this putt.
This for back-to-back birdies.
That's disappointing. There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
This is what they have left for par here.
Was on a good line. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Leading by a shot after that hole. Time to tee off at the 6th.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4. Nicely done.
And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. Currently in the lead by a shot. Oh, well done. This putt for par here. Ouch, that hurts. 4 feet to the cup. Ah, that's frustrating. And this one will be for double bogey. He's currently sitting in 2nd.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
Time for the second shot here at the 7th. Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. Sitting at 3 over par. Currently second place. Attaboy, good shot. And this putt to move into a share of first place. Oh, just missed. Big putt for par coming up. And there it is. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Let's see what happens here at the 8th.
Par 3, bunkers left and right. Not an easy par 3 to say the least.
You liked that, didn't you? Well, Rich, think they can make this one?
Look, I got to say, I'm really not liking their chances here, but you never know. Stranger things have happened.
Ooh, right by the hole. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Just one off the lead after that hole. This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag.
Going with the 7. That's a shame. Just leaking left, that one. Just a little off with the accuracy there. Unable to find the green. Setting up to play the shot here from the green side rough. That silky touch from around the greens. A lovely shot to chip in.
Not a good lie. Fortunate to hit the pin and go in.
Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look.
Yeah, they were looking at an up and down, but just down.
And as we head over to the 10th hole, Rich, this player will enter their final 9 holes of Q School. How will they be feeling?
Well, right now they should be pleased. They're playing awfully well. They've put themselves in good position to get their Korn Ferry Tour card. But let's face it, 9 holes left. Pressure packed, to say the least.
Quality shot, that one. Around 110 yards to go. He shares the lead. Just needs this one to kick right. Playing within their comfort zone there. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard.
Come on, ball. Don't deny him.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Currently at 2 over par. We have a par 3 on this one.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
It's a little wayward. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Nice line. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Job done. Let's head to the next. Let's see what happens here at the 12th.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. Those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for wayward golf balls. Second shot is down the slope. A big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of golf balls. All in all, just a tough hole, to say the least.
Going with the hybrid. This one might need to get down a little. Oh, that was pure. A chance to move into first place on the leaderboard. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. Yeah, nice to make a mid-range par putt. Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on.
Tee shot up the hill to a blind landing area. Second shot is to a green that is surrounded by a cavern of bunkers. If you miss all those and find the green in 2, then you'll have a decent look at a birdie 3.
Not bad. Sitting at 3 over in a share of the lead. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
Yeah, it's wide. Oh, no.
Not a bad play, that one.
Nice.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup.
That was a gallant attempt. Putting for a par now. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I've got to say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
Nicely done. Taking aim from about 180 yards here. Just a stroke behind the leader.
This one's right of the green.
Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. 20 feet to the hole. Okay, steady now. No, that's too bad. Just 3 feet to the cup. Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. This hole is a par 4.
Par 4, 421 yards, a seemingly simple par 4.
Well played, mate. From around 140 yards here. Currently tied for the lead. Going with the 9-iron, I think. That's nicely done. Scorecard filled with 3s never hurts. Good putt to make this. Yeah, that's a common fault in putting. Pulled it slightly. And that putt will drop. Well done.
Hang on to your hat, folks. We're on for a wild ride.
Stepping up to the 16th tee now.
Par 3. I don't need to mention the one on the left-hand side. It speaks for itself.
This is an extremely long putt. They might even have to hinge on this one. That'll sting a bit. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Sitting at 3 over for the event. Now at the 17th hole.
Severe dog leg from right to left. Second shot down the hill to a very narrow green.
Great shot. And they're playing from about 140 yards out. Is currently tied for the lead. Yeah, that was a safe play. What an opportunity to make a birdie. Bit too heavy-handed there. Ooh.
Oh, Mann, ich
This
hasse
one is
es.
for bogey. The putt drops, and we're moving on. And as this player tees off on their final hole, they're 1 shot off the lead. Needs to make a move soon.
Schön.
Time for the second shot on the 18th. That's a good-looking shot there. Well, they need to stick this close. A birdie would tie them for the lead and force a playoff. Wonderfully played. Well, it all comes down to this. Make the putt to force a playoff. Just didn't drop.
Der geht nie rein.
And this putt for a final score of 72. And with that, this player will finish the Q School final and gain a ticket to the Corn Ferry Tour next season. Congratulations to them. Rich and I will certainly be following their career with great interest.
Absolutely, Luke. They have locked down their Corn Ferry Tour card. Keep your eye on this player. They're going places.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. .2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you today's event. Today's coverage of the Corn Ferry Tour opener is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. Luke Elby here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, this next golfer is about to take part in their first Corn Ferry Tour event. I'd imagine the nerves are huge. What type of goals are they setting and what can they expect in the season ahead?
Well, look, there's only one goal for these players, and that's to secure their PGA Tour card. And there's 3 ways to go about it. They can get 3 wins on the Corn Ferry Tour. That will automatically get them to PGA Tour. If they finish in the top 25 in the regular season money list, that will also gain access to the PGA Tour. But for everyone else, they need to finish the season in the top 75 in the points list to qualify for the Corn Ferry Tour Championship. And then the 50 from there will go on and secure a spot on the PGA Tour.
Can't wait to see what unfolds. And tee shot looks pretty good.
Luke, that did not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough.
Going with the 8-iron here. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Didn't that look good for a long time? Lovely touch. Well played.
Love watching this player around the greens.
He's currently tied for 11th. Time to tee off at the 2nd. Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff.
So, kein Wind. Perfekt. Jetzt mal Wasser. Wenn der perfekt gerade fliegt. Boah. Voll nach links. So.
This one heading to the bunker.
Nee, in den Bunker.
Well, it looks like they tried to be bold there, Rich, but it didn't quite work out for them.
It was going to take a mighty wallop to get there, but in a good position.
Oh, don't give him praise, just look with admiration. That's serious talent. It's just about 3 feet away.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Wenigstens ging der
Currently 1 under for the
wäre
day.
uns vom Platz
Gotta
11
like
auf
it, moving
Platz
up the
4
leaderboard,
vorgekämpft.
never a bad thing.
It's time for a one-shotter. This player's got some lovely momentum coming off a birdie at the last.
Immer noch kein Wind. Jetzt perfekt gerade.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Needs this one to kick right.
Schade.
Well, take
Hole in
notes,
one.
folks. That's how you do it.
Ich krieg es nicht hin. Das geht einfach nicht.
Just 3 feet to the cup. For the par.
Mann.
And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. Next up is this two-shot hole.
Irgendwie so ein Linksschuh drin. Ich weiß nicht, wo der herkommt.
Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. Playing from around 160 yards. Only 2 shots off the pace.
Ja, der war einigermaßen mehr.
That one should find the surface.
Liegt eigentlich schön. Am Patten geht er sowieso jetzt
A
nicht rein.
sensational shot and a chance for a birdie here on the 4th. Trying to get to 2 under with this putt.
Looking good.
Oh, that's a ripper.
Good.
And that will take him to 2 under.
Sehr
He's in
schön.
a share of 3rd place.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot. It looked like it came out of a cannon. Playing from 110 yards out. Just 1 stroke off the lead.
Ja, schön.
This one is right down the pipe. Well, that's beautifully judged.
Irgendwann, ja.
Fantastic look upcoming.
Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole.
Schon haben wir uns Platz 1 gesichert. So will ich
We
das
are
sehen.
at the
Schön.
6th hole.
So. Immer noch kein Hit. Linksstürmen wieder. Sehr gut.
Playing from around 110 yards out. He shares top spot. Choosing the 9-iron here.
Has got this thing dialed in here. Looking good.
Sehr schön.
Gee, it's metronomic here. Green after green. Gee, golf looks easy when you're playing like this.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
Oh, so close.
Kann das nicht mehr. Das geht einfach nicht. Nee.
He's got
Enttäuschend.
a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Currently at -3 for the round. Teeing off here at the 7th. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. There's this one to kick right.
Ein bisschen weit weg.
That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
Oh, he's up, Tiger. 6 feet remaining to the cup. Ouch, that hurts. This next putt is for bogey. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on.
Boah,
Trailing by
hätte
a
uns
stroke
Platz
after
zwei
that hole.
gesichert. Oh nein.
And on the tee now, coming off the bogey. Might have a bit of a sting in the tail, I'd imagine. Oh, well played. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Good sounding strike, that one.
Schön.
A great shot here at the 8th and a chance for birdie. And this putt to move into a tie for first place. Oh,
Mein
that
Gott, was
line
soll
was
das
looking good,
denn?
wasn't it? 3 feet to go here to the hole. Now that's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert.
So close to getting a share of the lead, but gone with that effort for birdie.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 195 yards.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
Zu weit. Verdammt.
That's a tad wayward. Not quite finding the surface.
One of the rare misses for this player today, Luke. They've been hitting a lot of greens today.
Wow. Came close with that chip.
Ein bisschen
Must be a
Richtung.
great par putt if he can make this. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The par 5 awaits here, but so does an opportunity. Take full advantage. Tee shot is looking good here. Time for the second shot at the 10th. Getting ready to play their third. Only one shot off the pace. Time now for the fourth shot. Just one shot back now. Ooh, that almost went down. Oh, I like the look of that shot there, Beamer.
Yes, very smooth tempo
Alter,
there
will
on
das
that
Loch
chip.
mich echt verarschen.
A bogey putt awaits. Well, that's a shame. That'll drop them down the standings, that's for sure. And a par 4 awaits at this next hole. Oh, such a good piece of that one. Striped. Playing this one about 130 yards out. 3 strokes off the lead. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
This one is all over it.
Oh my, right by the hole. Wow, what a shot. And this putt to move into second spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it. It was on a good line.
Ich schaff's nicht. Es geht nicht.
It's just about 3 feet away.
This is what they have left for a par.
Now 3 strokes back after that hole. This hole is a par
Oder
3.
irgendwie nicht mehr. Oh.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. And he's safely on the green with that shot. Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
I really can't say I'm a fan of their chances on this one, Luke, but I tell you what, I've been wrong once before.
Okay,
Oh mein Gott,
steady
das war
now.
gerade. Ich hätte
An
einfach nur...
opportunity to make a par here. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Let's see what happens here on the 13th hole, shall we?
Spaß.
Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
He's setting up here from about 115 yards.
Yeah, that one's looking good. Yeah, nicely played. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
This is a 12-footer here.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. I will take that also into the top 5 now. Just 2 shots back after that hole. Setting up now on a par 4. Second shot here on the 14th. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Oh, that was tidy. That should ensure the up and down.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
A par putt awaits. He's currently tied for 4th. Time to see what this par 4 has in
Legt's
store.
auf. Es ist so ärgerlich, Leute.
Oh, absolutely
Tips.
flushed. Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
Setting
muss
up
man
here
beim
from
Putten
about
verändern.
155.
Was läuft falsch?
And choosing the 8-iron here. Should find the green. Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts. Putting for birdie here. Ooh, right by the hole. Just 3 feet to the cup. That's annoying. You should make that. Okay, that hole's behind you now. Trying to forget the
Verlier
bogey
gerne.
on the last as they step onto the tee.
Fahren.
Sitting at 1 under. Tied for 6th position. I like that. Always good when you've got hands like that around the green.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Now with the honour on a par 5. Oh my, that was launched. Second shot here on the 17th. Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in two.
Always like the aggressive play, going forward in two and get rewarded for it.
A bit long on that one. A chance to move to a couple under the card with this putt. Just didn't drop. And this putt coming up for his par. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. Teeing off here at the lucky last, the 18.
Wohin? Mach halt jeden Fehler, den man machen kann. Deswegen kann ich gerade nicht irgendwie eine Platzierung machen.
Good shot there, Beamer. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
He's looking at perhaps 175, I'd say.
Needs a little members bounce to the right.
That's a lovely shot here at the 18th and a chance for birdie at the last.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
Ooh.
Meine Fresse, ey.
Putting for a par here. A round now in the books. Good luck next time. And with that, their round comes to an end. Rich, this player seems to be in pretty good position out there today.
So far, so good, I must say, Luke. I've been impressed with how they played.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. UK Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are delighted to welcome you to today's event. Today's coverage of the Corn Ferry Tour season opener is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. Hi, I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam. It's been great to have your company here. And Rich, we're into the final round now. What's our next player dealing with as they get it underway?
Look, this player starts off the final round a couple behind the lead. And let's face it, they need to have some inspiring golf out there today. They need to make birdies early and often if they want to chase down that leader. It sets up for a very exciting final round.
Oh, I can't wait. Salivating to see how today's play goes. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Beautiful shot.
I've never been disappointed by starting off my round with a birdie, Luke, I can tell you that.
Currently a couple under for the event. Welcome to this par 5 hole. Oh, that is bombed. This shot here from about 240 yards. Going with a 3-wood here. And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
Absolutely. Love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
Oh, so close. That's disappointing. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Oh, just missed. Now that'll hurt. 3 putting in for par. He finds himself in a share of 4th. We find ourselves on a par 3 here. Looks to be going with the 6 iron. Well, this will be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. Don't want to state the obvious, Rich, but a little too hard, that one.
Surely it's going to.
Ouch.
Alter.
That hurts. Putting for bogey here. Currently 1 under for the event.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
Here we are at the 4th hole. And he's down there.
Yeah, he's about 155 from this hole location.
Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
That's the way to bounce back. Good way to make up for the bogey at the last.
Love to see it. They hadn't been making anything all week long. Finally got one.
Welcome to the tee of a par 4.
That's really not what they were looking for.
Sitting at 2 under. Tied for 5th. Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing.
Already had a few birdies today. This for another.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Well, it's a bit disappointing. Yeah, good putt. Well hold. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. Well, that's a handy shot. And taking aim from around 100 yards here. 4 strokes off the lead. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
And that will drop in for birdie. And that will take him to 3 under. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead on the tee of a par 3. Going with the 5-wood.
Ooh, yeah, no, not where they wanted to go. This one's left.
That one seemed to get away from them, Rich.
And what a rare miss today. They've been so good with their approach shots.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Just 3 strokes back. Wow, what a save.
Out of the rough, into the hole. Thank you very much.
Moments like that deserve another look.
Great feel, great judge, great speed. Yeah, I like this.
Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Let's head to this lengthy par 4. That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff. This shot is about 140 yards out. 3 shots off the lead. Opting for the 9-iron. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm.
Ah, that's a shame. Comes up shy.
Can't believe he did that. That drives you bonkers as a player.
What?
Ah, bugger. A bogey. And that brings to an end that hole. He's in a share of 5th position. Teeing off here at the 9th hole. Good looking shot this. A couple under at this stage. Currently tied for 5th place. Going with the hybrid.
This needs to go a little bit right once it lands.
Oh, lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the 9th. Okay, steady now. This is a par putt. That was a top-level approach shot, but unfortunately they walk off the green with a par. We've reached the beginning of the back 9, the 10th. And after that par, they're looking for something good here. Looks like they got all of that one. That's on a good line. Getting ready to play their 3rd. 4 shots behind our leader. How close was that to going down? This putt is about 8 feet.
This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
That was a narrow miss. Now 4 back after that hole. This hole here is a par 4.
So Leute, wie es weitergeht, erfahrt ihr nächstes Mal. Dann, tschüss.